Hello.
Well, everyone, welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you have found yourself watching the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is where it starts to get interesting. In order to make your mark on this roller coaster ride of a show, you're going to need a little something called fake chips. These are magical loyalty points that can be earned just by doing what you'd be doing anyway. Watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or engaging with us in chat. It's like free money, people, honestly. But with these fate chips, you have the power of an architect, and you can use it to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their jobs a lot easier or a lot harder. And best of all, you can force the adventurers to say or sing the most outrageous and silly things that you can imagine. And oh, the possibilities. But wait, there's more. You can also throw our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in chat, and you specify the action and the player involved, and we'll take it from there. So, my friends, sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So get ready to witness the show of a lifetime. This evening, we have another installment of Cookie Trek, where I play the character of Lieutenant Noob and eat cookies with Rufus. Rufus, you want to talk to us tonight about the story and the cookies?
Oh, I sure do. Tonight's story is called Do You Know the Way to Botany Bay? And the beats that we're going to be dealing with are Planet that suspiciously looks like Earth, Gold Ducat switches sides, and finally, Fascinating. And tonight, our cookie is the Mini Lumond Uji Matcha. That's a mouthful there. We got this at the Ep3 store at the Mall of America. It's imported from Japan. It's actually made by a company called the Bourbon Company, which sounds like they should be in France, but they're actually in Japan. And you can see a little picture of the Uji matcha down there in the corner. It looks kind of like a piece of celery that's floating in space right now. So we'll tell you a little bit more about the cookie as we enjoy them. If you have cookies of your own, any kind that you want to start munching on, please join us.
Okay, I'm opening mine up now.
You gonna open it up now? Okay,
I'm opening it up now. It's kind of green, got a green wrapper.
Yeah, it looks green, and it does look like a very strange little piece of celery.
Okay.
Okay, so when you bunch into it, there's a kind of outer coating of waxy something.
Yeah, it is wax.
And inside, it's got lots of crunchy layers. And I will say, most of this is air. It's got a when you bite in because it is so many little crunchy layers inside. And the flavor is matcha tea, which I have actually never tried before. So it does taste a little bit like a very subtle tea flavoring. It's very well. What else could I say? It just tastes like tea.
It tastes sort of like grass to me. That's just me.
I wasn't gonna say that because I didn't want to knock anybody's taste if they like matcha tea. But yes,
it tastes a lot like grass. Yeah. That's good. I'm trying to make sure my mouth works, but I guess it's not gonna.
Well, your mouth works just fine.
Well, my mouth. That's the thing I'm not excited about. But anyway, so we've
Anyway,
got a story. What are we looking at?
um, I think this is an interesting set of things because I am having trouble finding any connection between them.
Well, that's the
I'm,
point. It's supposed to
I
just
mean,
happen.
I guess you could apply fascinating to just about any situation,
Oh yeah,
but in terms of how we get into this,
yeah,
um, I'm sort of. I think we should
yeah.
roll something right away and see if that gives us a clue as to how we actually start the story.
Okay. Let's do that. Um, I'm really trying to figure out why it's not exciting for me to. It was working so much better when I was here. Anyway, what we're gonna do is let's do the roll on our little engine that could. We're gonna evaluate this. We're gonna create an event, and part of it is: are we on the bridge? Are we on the planet itself already? Um,
I don't. Okay, focus. What does it say?
well, I haven't tried to focus. Ambiguous
Oh,
event. Attainment advice.
ambiguous
Well, it's
event.
an ambiguous event. It means it's not good or bad for any of us.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah.
but the meaning of it is attainment device. So we've achieved something, or we have a
Okay.
device that we can attain things with, like a grabber claw or a tractor beam. Tractor beam is an attainment device.
Um.
Why we might have a malfunctioning tractor beam.
Okay. I was gonna
What?
say maybe. Oh, I don't know. This may be not the right thing because I think I'm when I think of attainment. No,
Are
I
you
can
gonna
see where you're
do
coming from.
something more religious?
No, no, no. I was thinking more like should we pick up some radio radio signals or TV signals or something, and it looks like an old Earth show, and we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, well, it would be a planet suspiciously like Earth.
Well, what was it? What could the show be? What's like some crazy ass show that
Okay,
we
well,
would suddenly find?
I have an opinion about what a show could be, but I don't think that we want a broadcast of Tales of the Solar Patrol because I think that would be literally my favorite thing to do
Oh
at this point.
no, that would be so. Oh, I don't know what to say about
Oh,
that. Very
I've
meta.
got an opinion, and I'm gonna do it. Hold on just a second. I gotta flip over. Where's my thingy? Fast to Solar Patrol. Huzzah! And this would be Solar Patrol and the dinosaurs, because I think the dinosaurs of Venus was our favorite.
Oh, absolutely. That was one of the only actual shows we made.
Um, oh god, these were all good. Okay, shoot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be more pedantic about this. And Tales of the Solar Patrol, which is surprising that worked. Um, okay. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, suddenly this is on our view screens all
Oh, it
over the
is?
ship.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad I didn't have anything untoward. Yeah, this will be the one with the lemons. Yep, I'm sorry, Greg. What is? I don't have any more food. I've got a tiny dog here who's. Yeah, so we're on the bridge, I think. Where's my, Nope, yep, because we know that asshole's showing up.
It's a little foreshadowing there.
Little fight,
Golducott will
yeah.
be making an appearance.
This is 5D chess. Well, we do kind of say Goldicott switches sides. So I'm voting that somewhere in there is a Goldicott thing. Order, bring to front. Okay. So yeah, what we've got is I'm gonna squish it up because it's in the wrong aspect ratio. And who all is on the bridge? What we done is we picked up transmissions from Tau NAOB4. And we're just going to do that. We're just going to decide that that's what our planet is. I like Nabai. Alright, perfect. Even better. So we see a weird transmission coming in, which we think is purely a form of entertainment.
So the question I have is, are we watching a Architects of Fate broadcast, or are we actually seeing Solar Patrol as a real show?
I think we're seeing Solar Patrol as a real show. Oops, nope, that wouldn't work then. That's the wrong one. I gotta go back and get the real Solar Patrol.
I think, it would be interesting to think that there are creatures on another planet that look like the Architects of Fate, but I think it'd be more fun to think of this as the show.
Oh, as the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to get to Architects of Fate, and I need to get to our playlists. And there's the Solar Patrol. Hey, folks, all I'm saying is, you need to do some stuff.
Well, this should just show everybody that we really don't plan ahead for this.
Nope.
This is where you come to see the sausage and how it gets made.
Oh, there's a lot of sausage. It is being put through the blender really bad. Oh God, I love this part. Okay, yeah.
It's a lot of sausage and it's being made.
Yeah, I like that Whiskers gives everybody the side eyes.
Well, he's suspicious of everyone, I think.
Yeah, we're just gonna do that. All right, that's ridiculous, and I'm here for it. Now, back when we only had 302 followers, how far we've come.
How quaint.
How quaint. All right, who all's on the bridge? Well, we're seeing this transmission, and
certainly Edna, because she's the person that picked it up.
I almost am curious if we should. I'm gonna do some things. I'm gonna lay out some lore at this point, because of that. Because we're doing something, and the people who could benefit from it aren't watching. Captain Esteban's also there. Would Kat do it? Kat'll be involved. She's a science officer.
Yep, absolutely.
I think Kat needs to do it to be in there. Okay, I got Esteban, Etna, Commander Carson. The problem is we don't have Oh, I'm Helm. I forgot. When in doubt, I am the helmsman.
Well, Noob does so much. It's hard to believe that he actually has a real job.
Yes, I gotta keep.
When does he have time to drive the ship? I want to know that.
Well, it's not a full-time job. The ship practically drives itself.
As I've heard.
As we've heard. I am the pilot, and I fly the ship, right? All I have to say to myself is, I fly the ship. That's apparent.
I'm Noob.
I'm Noob, and I fly the ship.
I fly the ship.
Never mind. That was our whole episode. It was almost as good as saying, your mom's name is Martha. That was their version of your mother's name is Martha, too.
So, Good Devil is just noticing this. He says, "The fuck? How did Solar Patrol get yanked
How did Solar Patrol not get yanked into this, Good Devil? All I'm saying."
Well, we're hearing just to summarize, in case you're just popping in, we are picking up broadcasts from an alien planet that is suspiciously like Earth. So yeah, it is kind of yeah, it's
Yeah,
interesting.
also, we're testing out the new redeem system. So redeems and items and things, feel free to throw them in. Cheers apparently will also are also new. Um,
And welcome to GM of the Great Barrier.
yeah,
It's
thanks,
good to have
man.
you as always. Happy Friday.
Wait, I have to buy bits. I already have bits. Oh, I guess I don't. I may not have bits. There we go. Um, so yeah, we got. We're gonna do some. Yeah, I did some cheers. Oh look.
Oh, look at that!
Oh God, I don't know what those
That's an
are.
amazing. That's an amazing effect. It's our new little mascot, Pando's replacement.
It it it.
Hello.
Oh, Pando's replacement. Yeah, Pando Sun.
Yeah,
Didn't make any
Pando's son.
sound, so I don't know how to make sound work on this, but it's supposed to have sound.
All I can say is, everybody, just use your imagination. What would those? What would those sound like as they're exploding like that?
Yeah, that would be probably the best idea. So, what we're gonna do? All right, we're picking up a transmission. Edna is involved, and it appears to be we think it's a form of entertainment. We don't think it's real, but it's an old black and white film, and it's about rocket ships and ray guns, and all that, and it's amazing. We're actually like mysteriously drawn to it,
hmm
thinking, "Wow, this is an interesting situation."
hmm
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Well,
almost.
Edna is fascinated by the interesting costumes and the 1930s, ish attire.
Mhm.
And Commander Carson is, of course, asking, "Well, is this a monochromatic uh, species?"
Oh yeah, I wonder if they actually don't see color,
Yeah, yeah, or just don't have
don't
color.
have color. I think that we should do that. I don't have any idea how I would do this
Mm.
in reality right now on the fly, but we should just declare that as a thing that when we're down there we're in sepia.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yes,
It's just like,
Captain.
however the sun is, whatever sun this planet
Oh
has,
yeah, yeah. We're just gonna
it does not produce color light.
yeah. We're just gonna go with a monochromatic. And you know what? I'm thinking that redeem one liner for Edna. This is worth following, maybe even subscribing to. Well, you can do the you can do the redeems.
Oh, well, you want me to do Edna?
Yeah, give me a second, and I'll actually like throw up. Throw up. Huh. Sorry. Um, we have a pending redeem, so what I'm gonna do is
You got a hairball, haven't you?
I've got a cute little piece of text that actually like will display our pending redeems.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, go ahead and but yeah, we got the yeah, and it looks like they're taking a commercial break. Yep. Yeah, the cookie looks interesting. Yeah, they're taking a commercial break, so I think that there's a weird. Oh no, they actually beg for subscribers during the broadcast. They say you should really come and join us and subscribe.
And then Edna says, "Oh, possums, I think you're right. This is well worth following, perhaps even subscribing to."
Oh yeah, she's done her job. It's 100 points well spent. But yeah, there's but yeah, I mean it's an interesting it's a very interesting planet that we're orbiting. I don't know. Does Cat have any interest in? It's a very strangely parallel Earth.
Well, I think yes. I mean, would we'll have to ask Captain Esteban. Should we go down and
Oh,
investigate?
I even.
Because this looks like some sort of cultural contamination has happened.
Or it's just Nazis. This time, maybe not Nazis. Hold on, I have something better. While we are watching this show, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
One of the characters wearing a mustache. I am gonna do that. I don't care. You guys like recolor. We're gonna recolor him into that. Nope. Where's my sepia tone? There he is. Oh, I am on fire tonight. All right. Yeah, we see
You're working
what
smart.
looks to be an alien that looks suspiciously, not just suspiciously, very much like a well-known gull. And I think that we definitely have cultural contamination now.
Okay, so is Captain Esteban gonna phone home to find out what we should do?
Oh, that's true. Should we leave it up to the random generator?
Absolutely.
I don't remember how to spell Galdecott right off the top of my head.
Gul and then capital Dukat.
It is. Oh wow, I actually got that right.
Well,
It's the
it's
first
our
time
lucky
for
Friday.
everything. Yeah. Let me see. As far as I know, he is a war criminal. It's been missing since the Dominion War. Yeah, we have a fluidity timeline, and I think the most interesting thing is, yeah, we never got a read from Cisco. Cisco never filed the report on what happened to Caldecott. That would be my attitude. Yeah, he's just gone missing. We're gonna discount the whole thing. He was in a Klingon vertebrae for a while. I think create an event or what is the likelihood he's gonna call home and report it?
Yeah. What's the likelihood?
Oh, I think it's extremely likely. What's the likelihood that he's gonna try? And I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, are we?
Uh,
Because we could be too far away.
yeah, he does try. Oh, and that's, by the way, that's our scene. That's our hook.
Mhm,
So that's
mhm.
our opener teaser. Showtime. All right. And the captain. I'm presuming we're just gonna replicate most of this junk for the next scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Order.
Here we go.
Bring to front. Okay. And now it's yep, it's just bridge and calling Starfleet. And in the fine tradition of Ep3, I, as a referee, am going to spend to threat to block transmissions blocked.
Oh, in terms of us trying to get.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Transmissions
sense.
blocked
Yeah.
by polarized. I'm sorry, subspace.
Mhm.
By polarized ionic. Yeah, we're just gonna go with polarized ionic interference. We'll just of unknown origin.
So, is this something we detect right away, or we just get and can't get
No,
through?
she gets a busy signal, and that's how she interprets it. That she's got
Okay.
interference. We got problems.
Got it.
So that's why we transmissions don't work. Why? Reasons. And then we move on and we go, well, I guess we're not getting back up, and maybe Galdecott's found that's the reason Galdecott's here. Is he's found a way to hide out. would be my thought. Now it would be terrible if somebody like Good Devil couldn't show up, and reprise a role from someone in the Solar Patrol. But that would be too easy. And now I actually want to ask Rufus, how meta do we want to get at this point?
Well,
is the planet really Solar Patrol, or is this just a TV show?
I think it's just a TV show.
Okay.
But the planet is very much a replica of Earth when that TV show was made.
Okay, so 1930s. Okay.
No, it wouldn't be a TV show. Movie serial.
Yeah. Be a movie serial. Okay. So we need to equip. Do we need to equip a landing party then to go down and try and find him?
And do we try to blend in?
Oh God, I want hats.
Everybody's gonna get a hat.
Everybody's getting a fedora and a machine gun.
Yep.
I want a fedora and a machine gun. There is a precedent here. Or it's going to be a Dixon Hill novel.
So keep in mind, too, nobody has yet said the word fascinating, even though we could have just started that right off. Like, we could have done all the beats in the...
I think every beat needs to end in fascinating at this point, yeah.
So, a cat, let's let Cat say she would be good. Fascinating, Captain.
Monochrome light. Fascinating. Is that Golden Cot?
Once you see Golden Cot, or it could have been just every step of the way, like when we see the TV show, that fascinating, and then we see Golden Cot, fascinating.
Oh yeah, GM of the Great Barrier is pointing out a machine gun is an escalation cost. Anything that's like more than a standard hand phaser. Only if I use it. Only if I use the machine gun. If I just wave it around, I think that's good. Or any time that you increase the violence. The different F word, fudge. But I do like the idea of Gul Dukat being there, and we're gonna try and blend in. So let's get to costumes.
I mean, maybe this was his dream all along. Maybe he was like, maybe as Mr. Data might say, maybe you're just in the wrong line of work.
The wrong line of work. Maybe if you found a different job, you'd like it.
So you just thought he'd take up acting.
Yep. Well, he's because he crap. Well, maybe because somehow we're going to assume he's escaped the pirates, or maybe this is during the Dominion War or something, or it might not even be Gul Dukat at this point, which could be funny. Because we might have to cover some continuity issues.
Oh, do we really?
Do we really? Yes. I need to have plastic surgery for my Klingons. Thank you. Who else is going to go to the landing party then? I mean, Noob has to go because he's Noob.
I mean, he's in everything.
He's in everything.
Let's just take those four.
Okay, we don't want to bring the security officer or anybody else. Do we want to bring the captain?
No, Captain would stay on the ship, right? He always stays on the ship,
right?
And
then Cat. They have.
And who's our security guard?
This was. Let me see if I remember. Gotta bring that back here. Let me see. Cat. Chief John is transporter. We gotta bring him anyway. I believe it was.
Is it H&B?
No, she's an engineer.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think we have a. No, we don't.
Oh wow.
I don't remember. We have Lieutenant Aldo Rain though, and he'd be up for some.
Yeah, he's ready to kick some Nazi ass if he has to. Let's bring him.
Yeah, let's bring him. Unless you want to bring the barber.
Who?
The Bar Floyd.
Oh no, let's bring down the rain.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Eldo Rain. I'm gonna get Jot into the transporter room. Just because literally Jot just needs to show up in the transporter room for a minute. I am not bringing in the sheep because I refuse.
Well, lamb shakes. It just needs a kind of a rest. I mean,
Lamb Shake needs a I'd say Lamb Shake needs rests.
we're just gonna forget about all the clones, aren't we?
Well, already forgotten. It's the show, man. They're done.
Yep, we're done.
We never look back. We just simply never look back. And I actually,
I guess I'd say after that clone episode, I mean, I think it's a matter of Lamb Shanks. It's just exhausted from all of this. I mean.
Oh, and apparently Ducat's scalp is worth 100 credits. Or what at 100? We don't even know what. Probably momentum would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna blend in. I wish I had little fedoras. Hold on just a second. I am gonna do that.
Yeah, clone us some fedoras. The funny thing is, I could just see Edna wearing a fedora, like, at a kind of rakish angle.
That might be the only way we get them. We're gonna go with. Yeah, let's do the Doferman one. Copy image. You might need to. Why don't you engage with people in chat while I figure out how Photoshop works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, reference to Elder Rain's Nazi scalp line.
Even better. Wait, was that?
I'm trying to think. I remember that. I know. I remember. Like, we are in the business of killing Nazis, and let me tell you, brother, business is booming. But I don't remember the scalp line.
Oh, it was. I think he just scalped him.
I know he scalps him, but I think he says something funny when he does it.
Oh, really? That's kind of gross.
Oh, I don't know if they show you the scalping. It's just
Well, it's a thing. Yeah.
It does happen, but they don't show it on camera. I don't believe.
Okay. What I'm gonna do? Yeah, my computer is like just deciding it doesn't really want to look at the disk drives anymore. At the moment, it's like it's decided all of my pictures need to just show up here. Okay, we're calling this a hat.
Yeah, the computer's probably a little bit exhausted too. It's been a week. It's been a week around here.
Oh really? Oh, my computer's exhausted.
Give me, everybody's gonna give my 100 Nazi scalps, and brother, I want my scalps.
Okay.
I love that movie.
We should look that up. Is that still available, or do I have to rent it?
Oh,
because that seems to be a thing that has to happen now. Every movie I want.
Well, it's okay. I got the Blu-ray. I got you.
Sure.
We covered.
We got physical media.
Got it.
Is what I'm hearing.
We have physical media. Oh, there's an enormous. I like the enormous fedora that suddenly appears in the transporter.
Yes, there's an enormous fedora. Everybody gets one. That's how we're blending in.
Absolutely, and
I gotta rotate.
It's the planet full of hats.
It is. It's a planet of hats. Actually, God, it looks really good on Kathy Bates.
Oh, Kathy Bates, she could work a hat.
She can work a hat. Yeah, I think the rest of us, that's not actually, given our budget. I'm actually pretty good about that. We're gonna group together. I've got hat holes. We're just going to assume that nobody notices us being different.
I think that's the thing. Like, none of other clothing is absolutely the same. What we always wear.
Yep.
We just put on a hat.
Blend in. Okay, costumed. Costumes from ship stores.
Crewman Stetson brings the hats.
Crewman
Yes,
Stetson,
GM.
Crewman Trill Milady. He miladies everybody as he does this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Crewman Stetson brings the hats. Very good. Oh, man. Oh, we need to have like a weird quote thing. In my opinion, it's like, I just realized I've got something that's run off the screen.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, well, I didn't save something because, the one-liner for Edna I had is a scrolling redeem. And it went a little off the screen and ruined the magic.
Oh, I see.
The magic is gone.
We shall recapture the magic.
We shall recapture
eventually.
the magic.
Just stick with us. We'll bring the magic.
Yeah. So I gotta put I can't make my little sound box. My sound box doesn't seem to wanna to sound lately, so it's a little annoying. I'm gonna see if I can make transporter work here.
Okay, here comes the transporter.
Nope. Did it play?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, then I would say no is my answer to that. Where's my resources? Whoops. My resources, and there's my transporter sparkles, because you know what? I'll be dipped if I don't at least leave us with a good slide.
Alright, Nat just redeemed a sound box.
What?
Oh, it's in chat, Redeemed object, sound box.
Yeah.
Funny one.
Okay, we're gonna actually have a sound box, but we're gonna just mass beam everybody in one big old slug.
Oh, that is so cool when you see them big like that.
Looks like we're in Space Vegas again.
Absolutely. I think everything about this show is like Space Vegas. I love it.
And what I'm gonna do then is we're just gonna do a certain thing then. Dinosaurs of Venus, no. The moon and resources. Yeah, I'm just gonna start stealing stuff out of the Solar Patrol system.
Oh yes, this just. I mean, really, this is a really what can I say? Fascinating concept of us colliding with our other show.
There. Oh, look at that. Oh, good. We make it down to the planet. And there's probably someone up on a somewhere grilling an American hot dog. Would be my next thought.
Absolutely. So, did we beam down anywhere near the location? Well, maybe that's the thing. Since we were looking at a broadcast, we don't quite know where the show is produced.
Well, they've been pretty good about that. I'm gonna go with a let's go with a dice roll for that. Let's actually do some skill checks.
Okay, let's do it.
We might as well get all the crap out on the screen, in my opinion.
Because I have another idea about this planet.
Okay, well,
let me see what the dice roll says.
Well, the dice roll is whether or not we can kind of do the transmission trace to its source thing.
I was thinking like maybe the entire civilization of this planet is like a 10-block radius.
You mean like there's a planet that's mysteriously like Earth, but only 10 blocks of it?
Right. Otherwise, it's just in the middle of nothingness.
It's just a desert with just a giant boom. There it is.
Just a small chunk of Chicago or Los Angeles right there.
Los Cago.
Los Cago.
I guess it's going to be called Los Cago. And I think we've created a new fact.
So, we don't have much to look for. Oh, it's the Royale from TNG.
It is the Royale. Did someone do that? Yep, it's the Royale. I'm gonna redeem that damned episode. I don't know why. I want to redeem that episode.
Or, yeah, that could
Again,
be the thing. It's like the rest of the planet just looks like an empty soundstage. It's black.
whole of the civilization is a 10-block square area. And we're going to do fascinating.
Yeah, fascinating.
Fascinating. I have some ideas about what to do with Ducat that doesn't break that doesn't necessarily break anything either. I've got a couple, and I'm open to anyone else giving me some non-universe post, some in-universe post Dominion War solutions for a Ducat appearing in a television show on a mysterious planet.
I mean, we could say it's Q.
That's a little too. No, I don't want to. My universe is small, but not that small. I mean, at that point, you might as well have Brent Spiner show up.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Oh, I think he's going to be a clone of Ducat made by Alton Sung, who happens to be nearby. I will get a cameo from fucking Brent Spiner.
As God is my witness, I will get a cameo.
I will get a
Brent
cameo.
Spiner.
He does them. I don't know if they do it for shows though. Yeah. So Shades of the Royale. So we've got
Okay, so we just gotta start to ask around,
yeah. Hold on. I like this better because we're gonna do Pulp Fiction, right? Maybe. We're gonna have a hot dog stand. And it's gonna be right here.
And it's Hot Dog Sam.
Yeah, hot dog stand. And that'll be there. And we're getting all up our own butts really hard here at Architects of Fate right now. I could do it in that. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. It's just called the hot dog stand.
Mm-hmm.
And
the hot dog stand.
The hot dog stand. And I think we can bring over Hot Dog Sam if we needed to. But they have small hot dogs in the air. And I'm gonna go and grab freaking Hot Dog Sam then.
Oh, and Edna smells the hot dogs and she says, "Oh, possums. I wonder if it's the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad."
What?
It's a line from Legally Blonde.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Jennifer Coolidge, who's awesome in everything that she does.
Okay. Did they go to lunch? Yes, they did. Yep. There's Steve. I think it's Hot Dog Steve.
Yeah. He's, they're going to get some hot dog pizza.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing that just to piss everybody off.
So here's a Guldu possibility. Starfleet lost all track of him after the Power Wraith Gulp. Rumors were that he was purged by the Dominion, leading breed pirates further out into the Alpha Quadrant, or hiding out in the Badlands.
I love that we've just written an entire novel at this point with one paragraph.
Seriously, I mean...
And Pando's right, does that have the whales in it?
And the whole time Ducat is dreaming an actor. I've always wanted to be an actor.
Well, I think he's just hiding out, quite possibly.
Well, yeah, but he gets to indulge this this dream that has gone totally unfulfilled all his life.
Okay.
Because he realized he liked it when he was pretending to be be that Bajoran, whatever the name was.
Oh, I'm here for something else, but that is switching sides, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to try something else. Can I suggest that he was on the run? He encountered this planet,
Hmm.
and he's trapped here.
Well, that scans too.
It's sort of a thing because it fits in with his weird 10 block thing. Unless we give him Power Wraith powers, which why do we do that? All right, he gets Power Wraith powers. He uses them to hide, and he creates this pretend world to hide in.
Okay. So how does it end up being, 1930s America producing Solar Patrol?
Okay, maybe he doesn't. Okay, he's either a victim or he's either the victim or the puppet master. So we'll go with him being the victim. Because he can hide out. We don't know where he is. He disappeared. Cisco neglected to file the fact that he was burned to frickin' ash. I think it seems like I think Cisco vanished too, didn't he? Benny Russell is doodling. Yep, I'm going with Benny Russell. I agree with the great GM of the Great Barrier. We will invoke Benny Russell.
Just to add one more layer to it.
Yes, just because we don't have enough depth here.
To think that Benny Russell, is responsible for Solar Patrol.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
I'm starting to think that Benny Russell's writing my entire life and all of our lives.
I think it wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna get rid of.
We could found a religion on Benny Russell.
There would be worse things. And these are called. These are actually called. This hot dog pizza is actually a special kind of pizza.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it certainly is.
Well, and it's the Royale with cheese.
So, this is the unmade Tarantino episode.
This is the Tarantino episode of Trek. I'm gonna do that.
And it would be just perfect that Brad Pitt gets to come back.
Yeah, it is. What I'm gonna do. One other thing I'm gonna do is let me search. Okay, I'm gonna look up some Benny Russell video images. just for the hell of it here. It's that, or it's nope, it's this one. It's this image right here. Yeah, we're just putting it up on the screen. And there.
Yes, this is we're sort of tiptoeing into all the fan theories, I think.
I believe yes. And I believe the other adjustment is the opacity.
Yes.
And brightness.
I get you.
Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna do. Let me see. Where's my normal contrast here? Yep. And not only that, but I'm just gonna do this and send her to the back.
Oh, that's perfect.
All I'm saying is that GM and the Great Barrier has a lot to answer for.
Here's another DuCont theory. Some fragment of his consciousness was separated from the power rains, and the prophets just dropped him on an otherwise inhabited world.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's exactly it. Yep. I do like that, because there's no reason not for him not to have an escape plan. All good villains
Oh,
do.
absolutely.
He could have even done it as a Power Wraith thing, because I think the prophets they were pretty much about getting rid of the Power Wraiths. They had some definite opinions. So hopefully people can see the ghost of Benny Russell behind us in this particular episode.
Ghost of. And if you are sitting there wondering, scratching your head, and asking, which layer of this is real? All I can say is the answer is yes.
It's Russell EL? Yes. And
RUSSCL? No. I think.
Doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
two L's, that's
Russell.
why. It's two L's.
Okay. You learn about spelling here on Cookie Trek too.
But I do like Benny Russell fills the room. We put it in the background right there. Because then
he's sitting there typing. He's actually
no, he's not typing. He's still in his room, man. He's still in the room writing on the wall.
I was thinking he's doing it. He's writing an episode of Cookie Trek.
Yeah, I think that's good. I'll go with that. He branched out. I mean, he was doing the Elysium Kingdom too, so he did that. Yeah, so he's got a lot of stories. Unfortunately, our cast is super fucking pale. It's like we do not have any African American or any real characters that are Australian. Essentially, I think that's as diverse as we get. We have aliens and Australians.
Oh, we've got Marcellus Wallace and
we do. Oh,
and
gosh.
Jules. Jules is also.
Gosh darn it! I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the script on the people on the stage. And
Noob is our diversity right here.
Yeah, that's not great. Man, I'm glad you guys know.
Being blue, man.
You guys know my universe better than I do at this point. This is scary. Yeah. So basically, Benny Runo fills another wall in his room. We've got the beam down. The smell of hot dogs and cooking eats the air. Kat is very interested. Kat wants a hot dog pizza.
We're all going to enjoy a hot dog pizza. So I guess we should also, what is our mission on this away trip? What exactly are we here to do?
I think he's a wanted war criminal.
Oh. So we got to somehow contact and apprehend Ducat.
Ducat. Yeah, I think that was. I thought that was kind of a given. Because that was the most. Yeah, he's done something. Plus, we got a fascinating 10-block area. Like, not even a good sandbox game at this point. We switched off the procedurally generated terrain for this episode. And I think that we're gonna talk. You want to be Cat, and I'll be Hot Dog Sam, because he goes by Steve, but everybody calls him Hot Dog. Everybody calls me Hot Dog Sam.
I think on this planet, Sam is the title that you get if you're selling hot dogs.
Okay.
So they're all hot dog Sams.
Hot dog seller instead of Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh God, this is weird. All right. Yeah.
So yes, we go up and Kat says, we're visiting today from the northwest corner.
They always do say that.
I mean, they didn't have a lot to choose from. And Steve says something like, over there on 34th Street.
I was gonna...
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, it's like you're in Manhattan, really, where everything is by a street number. Yeah, you're up on 73rd, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It's great weather there today.
Oh, yeah, well, don't forget to try some mustard with it. Here's some ketchup. You can put it in your pockets.
Oh, what a delicious custom you have in this block.
Oh, wait. Whose idea was this? The man selling hot dogs? Yeah, hot dog is in the script. Ergo, the man selling. Yes, must be called Hot Dog Sam. Yeah, I will say, GM, I don't know if you're following Solar Patrol at all, but this is very much how Solar Patrol rolls. Because the players do forget the names of the characters they've been assigned about every 5 minutes. So yeah. Hey, is there anything you want to know? Like perhaps where movie? Are you folks down to see the to take the walk of the stars?
Oh, that sounds fascinating. Can you tell us more about where we would go to see that?
Yeah, if you go down to you go down two streets and you can you can go to the studio. It's big. It's in lights. It just says the studio.
Fascinating. Is it a very far?
No, it's just over in purple direction.
Purple. Okay, purple. Yes, yes. Of course, that sounds familiar to me.
Okay, so yeah, she gives you directions to go to wherever you want to go.
Okay, so we just we chow down on the hot dogs, and they are delicious.
They are.
They are. They are.
Does anyone take pocket ketchup?
I'd say
Or
take some
pass,
pocket full of ketchup.
Yeah, because
Just
well,
in
we don't
case.
have pockets in the uniform, so now you've got pockets. So yeah, put ketchup in your pockets.
In case we get thirsty.
Here's some relish for your hot. Oh, wait a minute. Did he just? Oh yeah. We're gonna do Sam. Hot dog Sam's gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do the redeem anyway. Hey, I hope you relish the experience. And speaking of it, here's some relish for the hot dog Mystic hot dog pizza.
Oh, I thank you. We really appreciate participating in your customs.
Oh yeah, I mean, what do you guys do up north in the northwest?
We use relish for sunscreen.
Oh yeah, the rays are up there. They're a half a degree out of parallel. You gotta be careful.
Some days it's brutal. Thank you very much, and thank you also for the directions to the studio. We can't wait to see it.
I assume that's not how we spell ketchup. Nope, that's how you spell it because sure. All right, and we're walking. I assume. Do we get to the studio or
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. It's basically about 15 feet away.
Yeah.
And so we sneak in. We sneak into the studio. There we are.
Yep, I'm gonna. Come on, why are you giving me grief here? I need to reload the page for a second.
Okay.
F5. Okay, it does not like that. I have never seen a keep original styles. Okay, it just didn't like that.
Okay.
Whoops. We didn't want to do that. Q is not going to be involved. Do you all hear me? I am not putting Q in this. Okay. Yeah, so you've come to the studio.
And I mean, I do have an idea about how this could be resolved pretty easily.
Okay. Where we at? Dinner's getting cold.
Well, we could we could pretend to be uh, special effects people,
Okay.
and we're going to go in and show them this new effect that would make them look like they're disappearing from the scene.
Oh,
Either
that's
that, or we just sort of walk into a scene and everybody starts ad-libbing, and of course Ducat is he's going to have to keep on acting, and even if he
well,
recognizes
he
us.
doesn't recognize us. We're in disguise. We have hats.
Okay, we got hats. Okay,
We can
so
actually see if he cottons onto us with some dice rolls if you really want to. But
well, I think the way we know the way the show goes. It's just last minute rewrites all the time, and so the cast just sort of rolls with it when we walk into the scene and start you know interacting with them. But we could say that we're taking Ducat's character hostage, and again we have we just beam him out and we tell him it's this new technology that's being introduced.
oh, give me a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm just riffing here. I mean, we'll
I'm
have to.
liking it. I'm here for this actually. Yeah. Hold on.
I mean, I think it's one of those. It would be an instance where you get to see just how cheap and fly by the seat of your pants that this series got produced.
Yes. Okay. I think we're gonna go into this space. So Bert,
Yes.
Frank, and Jerry are all there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, let me see. Where's my thingy? All right. Hatch a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Pretend to be new characters.
In a last minute rewrite.
And last minute. Last minute rewrite, and what we'll do is we'll have to make a couple of convincing rolls. Is all. Now this is the moon. I wanted to go back to story one with the dinosaurs because I kind of like the dinosaurs one.
I'm also thinking about kind of connection to the movie that was about the making of Doctor Who. What was the name of it?
Oh, Adventures in Space and Time.
Yeah, like we just kind of walk in while there's a scene happening, and the Solar Patrol actors look out at Whiskers, and he just gives the signal for keep rolling because we can't afford to stop. Once we start going, we're going to run out of film, or we can't. There's a time constraint, so he gives them the signal to just keep going and ad lib, and everybody just thinks this is so that this is happening all the time. You can just hear Bonsoir later
Yeah.
bitching about this.
Wait, who are these people that you're talking to?
What do you mean?
We're actually going to use the character. Oh God, yeah, this will work.
Like the whole thing is it we don't know that. See, we don't know anything about
the universe.
Yeah, we just know that they're making this show, and I'd say that it's up to whoever is going to write the novel version of this can parse it out.
Yeah, and I have to change Ducat again because he's in the good guy side now.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
flip to the good guys. Format options, recolor, custom recolor. He is now gray. Yes. Oh my God, this is actually creepily decent.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There's a last minute rewrite. All right, we're gonna have to because somebody who did any of these characters have a theater background? Because I think that Kat was a conductor. She used to be a conductor.
I think everyone on the Drog planet has some some skills in showmanship.
Showmanship. Okay. Edna, hatch a plan.
Hmm.
Let's break a leg.
Yep.
And we're all like, what?
Follow my lead, possums.
So yeah, she's going to somehow we as we walk through, we're grabbing scripts and putting on like a bubble helmet and all kinds of things would be my guess, right?
Yes. Yeah. Picking up stuff that's laying
Pick it up.
around the edge of the set. Yeah.
Yep. So we make it in. At this point, we're gonna all have to be recolored. Yeah, we're all gonna get recolored. Interestingly enough, we can't recolor.
The hat.
I have to pick the hat separately.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh god, this is just wrong, but it's perfect. Yeah, we step, and actually, as we step onto the stage, we become that color.
Oh, absolutely. That's just the way it works.
we become that color. And really, believe it or not, folks, this is really just how it's supposed to work. And I'm waiting for someone to. And this is called break a leg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, pretend to be. Oh, we step onto the stage. Well,
Okay,
actually, no, we were already. We were already monochrome.
Oh yeah,
I forgot.
we just didn't change.
I forgot that. But we're already monochromed on this. And I really need. There's a thing I need to find, and I was hoping there it is. And off stage, there's Whiskers as a director.
Yes.
And because of the way we're at, he does get recolored. He does get recolored to black and white. There. Okay. And Whiskers will be up over here with the Moxie.
With the Moxie.
The Moxie and the 8 balls. And right now they're in the middle of they're in the middle of the thing with the quicksand.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall correctly. And I forget who it was. Was it Sneed? Yeah, Sneed was actually buried in the quicksand. If I remember right.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's been forever ago.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is I wanna how do we so we've convinced what are we telling the actors when we show up? Are we another lost expedition? Are we sorcerers? Are we witch doctors? What's our role on the rewrite? Who are we?
So I guess I'd have to ask what role is Ducat playing? Is he just part of the Solar Patrol?
I think Ducat. There's Jerry Aberdeen. Let's have him be Jerry Aberdeen.
Okay.
Who is terrible at his lines, by the way. The guy, the poor guy, we just tossed him into the middle of everything, and he's the bad guy.
No, the original actor for that character got sick.
Yeah.
Had to drop out suddenly.
Yeah.
And luckily, Ducat
was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he's now playing Grant Rockwood.
So all we have to do basically is just start
you know, cackling like the villains, and
Oh, we are the villains. Okay.
yeah, we're another set of villains, and we just say something real simple like, "Are you enemies of the Solo Patrol? Well, so are we."
Ow. Yeah, I love Sneed Snidely going, why, yes. Yeah, I think you should do Fatal because you do Fatal.
Oh, that's just delicious. That's great. It's wonderful to meet all of you here.
And
Let's get them together.
So yeah, we all Whiskers is very horrified at this point, but he says, "Okay, this is good. This is good. We can now, yes, and you capture them for the cliffhanger, and you're going to tie them to the stakes."
Yes.
And we
And Edna is like, oh, possums. We have a new secret weapon to use against the Solar Patrol.
okay. I'm gonna say my tricorder, which I happen to have in my hand. My tricorder.
Absolutely. You always have one.
My tricorder. Some strange energies. From Ducat. I don't know what they are, but we can use those as an example of. Oh man, I cannot type at all today.
So that's how we know who he is.
Well, yeah, we know who he is. He doesn't. Does he recognize us or not? This is Do we want to create an event?
Well, I would
Ducat has
say
movie magic.
If he does, he's not gonna blow his cover.
Okay, because I like that we've so far left Ducat completely ambiguous.
Yeah, we don't know anything really about how he got here.
He either has the movie magic or the movie is magic for him. Because he could be completely oblivious to it, like when the Power Rays take you over, right?
Yeah, he could think this is reality.
He could, yeah. So we may have to throw some dice to decide. Because well, let's see. I'm gonna go with create an event and see if it gives us any hints as to Ducat's status.
Okay.
Negligence tactics. That doesn't help at all. Neglect magic. Oh, there's magic involved. Okay. Screw it. We'll go with the good old-fashioned 50-50. Is Ducat himself, or is he self-aware and all that? Is he Ducat hiding?
Yeah,
and we'll go 50-50 on that. Extreme, yes.
He's hiding.
It's Ducat and he's hiding.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to resolve the plot point there. Oh, I should probably put some shit on the notes. Oh, God.
I mean, it ain't easy. It's hard out here on a pimp. Pulling together a show, pulling it out of the seat of your pants. It's hard. It's hard.
Is he hiding? And oops. And the answer was an extreme yes. While I'm at it, I'm taking care of fascinating.
Fascinating.
I don't know why I've broken up the whole freaking flow of the story. To take care of some trivia here. And did Ducat switch sides, or are we going to call that as, he switched to the good guys, he's playing the good guys?
He's playing a good guy. That's good enough.
That's good enough. Okay. GM, whatever version of him remains. Maybe switching side as a bit reflects he turns against the movie magic. Okay, yep. I've got things to not do right. All right. Let me see. Whatever version of remains here can only exist if he plays the role. Yep, I like that. And it's like, yeah, he's linked to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we can just declare Ducat's, his Pa Wraith, magic only works here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say that there's something else about the city that trapped him there.
Mm.
But he is so done debasing himself for entertainment.
Yes.
And fed up. So he's going to let me see, energies from Ducat. Does Ducat then recognize us with like a transporter enhancer? You think he recognizes it then?
I suppose if it's him, he would recognize us.
Yeah, we declared it's him.
Noob is just as famous as he is. Let's face it.
That's true. He doesn't recognize the Lieutenant Noob. Yeah. So do we want to have him? I'm picking up. Before we beam him over, Eyewitness. He's got weird, bizarre energies coming off of him. Cat is gonna slap him with a transponder. Pattern enhancer or whatever.
Yeah. Is it one of those little things that Spock put on Captain Kirk's back?
Yeah. Here's a piece of carpet.
Something like that.
Carpet lint. Was it carpet lint or something? Here's a carpet. Oh, it's a swatch. Here's a carpet swatch. Here's a fabric swatch. Velcro swatch. So she gets a Velcro swatch, throws it on him, and we try and beam him out, and we can decide whether or not we want him to go. Let's create an event when we do the transport. Overthrow fame. Oh, that's even better.
No.
Yeah, that's him rejecting. Yeah, that's him.
Giving up his fame as an actor. He's ready to get out of this hot dog stand. He's so sick of these hot dogs.
Yeah, that's all there is to eat here is hot dog pizza. Because I think everybody else in the universe, in this world, is very much into whatever's happening and is shaken by nothing. Well, we're gonna transport him, and I'm assuming we can actually do that. I'm gonna throw some dice for no apparent reason. And do we just say, does it succeed or fail? Because this is an event outside of our control. Is it 50-50? Does he beam up? No, he does not beam up. Well, I say that we rip him apart and kill him.
Okay. Like, we beam ourselves out, but he just explodes.
He just falls apart in the transporter beam.
He's like...
Yeah, because it's not really him, or it is him, but it's not him at the same time.
So, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. I don't know if I want to get that deep into it.
Yeah, I think that we could do this. He turns to static. Yeah, he actually goes and becomes static. I would say that what happens is we allow him to escape the trap. Okay. our transport takes him outside of the pocket universe. You know, what is it? What do we call it? Chicago Angeles, or what do we call it? Los Cago.
Chicago.
Yeah, it takes us out. It takes us outside of Los Cago. He uses his, Power Wraith powers, because I'm gonna say he's still got some of that hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns to static and he zips away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that really pisses everybody off because A, Ducat gets away, and B, we've let him loose on the universe again.
Well, and the show for them, it's just like, oh my goodness, special effect was amazing.
Oh yeah, they were completely taken over by the special effect.
I mean, this was like our best show ever. And then, as GM suggests, Whisker says that's a wrap.
Yep, that's a wrap, everyone. And Benny, I love the idea that Benny crumples the whole paper up and puts it back in the trash.
We could do. Let's do that both. Let's do both. Let's have a split screen.
Oh, hold on just a second. I got a second to because yeah, there's a reason Whiskers is kind of important to the story, as important to the story as Benny is. Let me see. I need Benny. I like that they just do that, which is terrible. I don't want to necessarily use this one, but I like the anguish, but I really don't want to. Oh God, I'm treading on some sacred ground here, and I don't care. I'm gonna just do it. We all know what it means to us. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if there's anyone out there that hasn't seen this episode, it's amazing.
Oh, please see it.
Far Beyond the Stars, Deep Space Nine, it's amazing.
That's a wrap, everyone. And it's like, I was so close. I'm gonna do this one. It should be, it was so close. It was so real. Yep, and we'll just do that. Does that satisfy odds of...
I think we got it. And as Tarantino said, because he was directing this in a meta way, I think this might be my masterpiece.
Hold on just a second. I need Tarantino now. Is there anything with feet? Is it TERN?
TAR.
We'll let it figure it out for me. Yeah, that's gonna be his picture.
Yes.
I like that there's 3 potential authors for this entire mess.
I mean, yeah. So this is the most meta thing we've ever done, and we have done some really meta stuff.
This is Star Trek. Star Trek is very flexible. Let me get this in here. And what was his? I think I've seen my masterpiece. And what was it? What was it that he did? That is his statement.
I think this just might be my masterpiece. Let me do it. Let me Google it. I want to get it right.
We never even got to Botany Bay in this.
Oh, I can't find it.
Okay.
I believe it's. I think this might just be my masterpiece.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So what I want to do is say, everyone, thank you so much for this, hanging with us. This was probably the most self-indulgent of the Star Treks that we've had, which is saying something. And
Yeah.
And I've got
I may have to watch this again later just to see all of the stuff we did, because I think a lot went on tonight, and I felt like nothing was happening.
Yeah, that's how we roll here in the Solar Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to find the chat because I had I kind of had something for our Star Trek this week. All right, so all I'm gonna say is, hey everybody, thank you. We've got more shows. We're back. Architects of Fate is getting its act together. We're getting our shows back online with actually some really nice new stuff. We've got on we're not running D&D on Sunday, so keep an eye on Discord in the Discord for any updates. But on Monday we have a return to Star Trek Adventure Season 2 Bajor Rising. This episode is called Echoes and Reflections. Their mission accomplished, the Starfleet investigation team chooses more direct participation in the Bajoran resistance. Tupac and Bator raid the Rothan labor camp, hoping to learn the secrets of bioweapon labs and the monastery that it is built upon. Junja has said goodbye to Commander Williamson and rushes headlong into danger. XB-12 and 1 of 3 remain on lookout, but are becoming distant and distracted as they continue to talk. And Tuesday at 7 p.m., Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed. The party split up for some information gathering and finds itself now sheltering from the storm in a donut shop surrounded by hostiles. Are they just stealing my bits now?
I tell you,
I don't know of a donut shop in Conan, but I'm here for it. Wednesday, season 8. Wednesday at 8 p.m. We have heard you all. You listened as you chanted over and over again, Adenia Season 2, Adenia Season 2. Well, this coming Wednesday, I'm happy to report we kind of came through. Join us at 8 p.m. Eastern for Adenia Season 3. Oh, God. And then Aliens returns on Thursday at 8:30. We will begin the conclusion of the season. Who will live and who will die, and the crap is about to hit the fan. 8:30 on Thursday, and then again it brings us back to Doe, which is Cookie Trek, and we will be Cookie Trek's on Friday. Yep, I've ran through the whole week of our shows. We actually have.
We hope to see you again next Friday.
Yes,
and other nights of the week too. Please join us.
Yep. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. We don't have a raid ready. I'm just going to kind of pull it, though. All right, take care.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.